All right, let's say you are brand new, you want to start on YouTube. Maybe you don't even have a Google account. So first of all, you're going to have to create a Google account. You can actually Google account. All right, so if you go to accounts.google.com, you can create a new account. Just say create account here. Oh, it would help if I shared my screen. So let me show you that. So yeah, accounts.google.com, and then go to a create account. And I want you to actually, you could say for my personal use, but I also want you to create a brand account. So if you have a Google account already, you can use that. It's just fine. That's what I use. If you don't have a Google account yet, just go ahead and click for my personal use. Put your name. Next. So if you don't want to put your real birthday, I always put January 1st and an adjacent year or something, but fill out whatever you're comfortable with there. You got to remember it in case, especially like password recovery. So if you do make something up, either make it easy to remember or write it down somewhere. So you can create your own Gmail address. You can use your existing email. So we're going to just say use your existing email. I'm going to use my Proton Mail account and going to email you a code. So we go to the email. Boom, I got this verify your email address. You're going to want to copy whatever code they sent you, paste it in there, and you want to create a strong password. So I highly recommend something like 1Password. It's what I use. If you don't have a password keeper, I strongly recommend it. What's nice is I have 1Password, and there are some built-in tools like for Apple and whatnot, but they're not that great of an interface, and they don't sync between everything. So I like 1Password because it syncs not only between my Apple devices like my iPhone, iPad, MacBook, but even the computer I'm on right now is a Windows computer, and it synchronizes with that. You can have multiple accounts with depending on which type of plan you buy, and it's very affordable. Keeps all of your passwords not only strong and saves them, but keeps them all different. So now you can have a bazillion passwords. And that's, trust me, much better because there's password leaks everywhere. I'm in cybersecurity. Not only do you want a strong password, but you want your passwords to be different because there will be breaches. These passwords are all saved somewhere and they do get breached. And once they have your password for one thing, you don't want them to have your password for everything like your bank and etc. So it's very important to have a password database and a program, and the good ones are paid. There are some that are pretty good, like KeyPass XC, I think is free, and but you still need a Dropbox or another way to synchronize it. 1Password will do all that for you, and I'll just put a link in the description. It's what I use. I love it. I've been using it for years. So we will tell this thing to create a login, and I'm going to say Google, test account because I'm not actually going to use this. It's really to show all of you how to work with a new one. 1Password, I can't show you because it's got other password info on there, but you can have it create a new password. You could tell it to add numbers, symbols, how many characters, whatever fits the criteria. So now I'm going to copy that password, paste it in there, confirm you're not a robot. So it's going to say, hey, put in your phone number. You're going to put in the number that they texted you. Hit next, make sure your email is correct, review the terms and the human centipede agreement, save my web app activity in Google account, or you could say don't. If you want to protect all your privacy, you can turn all this stuff off. I actually like my YouTube history because you could see something you watched and go back and go, oh, what was that thing I watched? Especially when you're doom scrolling in the middle of the night. So I like that one. Web and app activity, that's kind of up to you, but I do like the YouTube history. And you could have it send occasional reminders. Not a bad idea. You could add a second recovery option. I'm not going to for this test account, but you do want to generally enable any of the two-factor or multi-factor authentication options and just things like that to really protect your account. Especially if you do have a thriving YouTube channel, which I hope you do in your future, then you're not going to want someone to take that over. Now, for now, you don't need to give it a home address or anything like that, or a card to your wallet. Those are not related to YouTube at all right now. So if we're logged out, you go to YouTube, it's going to look similar to this, and we're going to hit sign in, and you're going to say, it'll either let you click the new account you just created, or you can say, use another account. something like that. You could also create an account when you sign into YouTube. So it kind of depends if you want to create a new account, if you already had a Gmail, Google account. If you have Gmail, you already have a Google account. So use that. And we're going to just put in the new one here, hit next, enter your password. That'll be, of course, the one you created. Or if you had an existing Gmail, it'll be your existing account. Ooh, it says wrong password. There we go. Okay. I'm going to save password just to make it easier for these prompts, but you may not want to do that. Just keep it as secure. And again, something like 1Password is very useful for this. You don't have to create a passkey. You could read more about that later. This video is to show you about YouTube and just how to get started and literally create an account either in Google if you don't have one and or in YouTube. So recovery, enter your phone and email there. I don't think it's a requirement. You can skip. And are we in? Okay, so now you have a YouTube account and you should be able to click in the upper right here and see your account information, and you can say create a channel. But here's the thing. If you create a channel here, it'll be your own personal YouTube channel. It's not a terrible thing, but it's not what I recommend. It's a lot easier later if you scale and you have others work on it. You want to assign rights, if you want to have other people help you manage the account, but also to create multiple YouTube channels with your one account. I recommend you create a brand account. And the way you would do that is you can click that Google account there. And I find it's actually easier so from Google, you could actually type Google brand account and you get this manage your brand account Google support page. So not only is this whole page useful, but there's a link in here where you could say, go to the brand account section. So if you click on that link, you'll see it opens another tab, brand accounts. And if there are none right now for this account, so you can go back, manage or restore your brand account. So there's none listed. All right. So what you just saw, just create your first channel that way. So go ahead and click that and say create your channel, but that'll be your personal channel. And I don't recommend creating your content there because you may want to have multiple channels or change it later or something. Maybe you're messing around and just want to have a test channel and a real channel. The way to do that is with a brand account and these kind of brand channels. And that way other people can manage. You could scale better later. So you're going to go back here then from YouTube once you've created your own personal channel and go click view your channel. And you're going to want to click up here. And then from there, you're going to say switch account, view all channels. And from here, you can see you can create a new channel. And we're still in YouTube, it's /account. And so from here, you can say new brand channel. I mean, you don't want to name it that obviously, but this is, let's say it's about bird watching or something. Bird watching, with me, whatever. This is literally the title of your channel. And the handle, you can keep the default. You can go all lowercase. You can edit this as you want. And the check mark will show you if it's taken or not. So then once you are happy with that, you can say create channel. And now it's just telling me sign out and sign again in a new tab, probably because I have so many tabs open and it doesn't know what account is what. But so we'll go open a new tab, go to YouTube. All right, so if we go to youtube.com again then, and we'll try that again. If we click on your username, switch account, and you can see now it actually created that channel. But if we go to view all channels, you're going to see all channels here. Okay, now YouTube's a little bit weird in that you need more than one channel to be able to create this brand channel, but I do recommend it just because it'll avoid a lot of confusion later and a lot of anxiety when, say, you're like me, you have hundreds of subscribers or more, and you then decide to do a brand channel or brand account. Then you're going to be moving it while YouTube's saying, do you want to delete this channel? And you have all these videos and all these subscribers, and you're going to be terrified. So I just highly recommend doing it now when you really don't care if you screw something up. So now that we've created two here, you're going to want to go back to this original channel, your main one, your first one, and you can say, click on that and view your channel. Click on customize channel. Welcome to YouTube Studio. It takes you to YouTube Studio. You're going to want to go to settings and channel and then advanced settings. Scroll all the way down here. You could say manage From advanced settings, you go to the bottom and you click manage YouTube account. From there, you're going to click view advanced settings and you'll see now move channel or delete channel. And this move channel says move channel to a brand account. And so if you click on that, now it gives you the option of your other channel. So that's why you need to create the 2 channels initially to be able to do this. And so you'll see this one and go, oh, already has a YouTube channel. Okay, replace. It'll wipe that one out. So it'll wipe out your second one. If you wanted to do the other way, and for some reason your second one was the one you wanted to keep, make sure you first go to switch account, go to your second one, because, we named that one something we wanted. It's not a big deal. Again, you haven't created anything yet, but if you want to do it the other way, you could say same thing, just switch the account to the one that you want to keep and then say view advanced settings, move channel, and it'll say move only brand accounts owned by this account will appear below. Choose an account to move this channel to, and you'll say, so the way you're going to want to do this is, I should have probably not named the second one something meaningful. You're going to want to start with that one and send it to the other one. And I'll show you what I mean but you're selecting that second channel, and then you're going to want to say view advanced settings, move channel to a Google account, different brand account. Once you click on that, you'll see choose an account to move this to, and you'll have your first channel. You'll see there, it's really an account it's showing you, and you're going to hit replace. Now it says, here's the channel that'll be deleted. That original channel that you created, that first one will be deleted. And so now you're going to say, I understand, wish to proceed, delete channel. Are you sure you want to move and update your channel? So you're going to say, sure. Now, when you go back up here and you go to switch account, it's a little confusing. So that's why I would just say when you first starting out, create 2 channels, 2 that you just don't care about. And then you would go, once you've done that and you moved one of them into the other one, you would go to this myaccount.google.com/brand accounts. And you'll see then that there's now a brand account showing here. And if you remember, there wasn't one earlier. So now you can go to this brand account and you'll see it's called Bird Watching with Me. We can also go to view general account info, personal info, name, click on name again, and you can change this to whatever you want. You can call it my brand channel, whatever you want to call it. No one sees, or I'm sorry, you see account. And I'll show you what I mean, because if you go back, if we close all these other tabs, close tabs to the right, and we'll just do a refresh because we probably confused. Yeah, we confused YouTube. So if we just go back to youtube.com. All right, let's see where we're at. We're logged in as the Bird Watching with Me account. And if you say switch account, there really is just the one account, so you don't have another one to switch it to. But if you go now to view all channels and you say create a channel, you can now say, home theater nuts or something. If you're crazy about home theater like I am, and you could say create a channel, and it might freak out at the beginning, but again, just wait a minute, hit refresh, go back up here. And if you say now switch accounts, all right, so now if you go back and you create like a second or I guess a third channel now, and you have my account, you go to myaccount.google. And if you go to myaccount.google.com/brand accounts, like you can see up here, you'll see what they call a brand account for each one of your YouTube channels. And so that's why it'll say switch accounts in YouTube, is because it's literally not just switching channels, it's switching brand accounts. And so now each one of your new channels is tied to a brand account. What's nice about that is now it's not tied directly to your personal Google account. You can now assign different permissions, invite other people to contribute. That's really where you want to be moving forward, so that you just have more flexibility and you're not going to have that panic attack like I did when I first wanted to move from my personal account that my YouTube channel was tied to over to a brand account. I hope that helps. A little confusing. I wouldn't try to understand what's going on, because I don't know if I understand really Google's thinking. Their lingo here is a little weird. It would be better to me if you just had a brand account and then you have multiple channels under it or something like that, or call these all separate channels that are independently managed. Just call them something other than your personal channel. Like maybe have personal channel and then have brand channels or independent channels, or just call them something other than brand accounts. It's kind of weird because I guess I would have hoped for a one-to-many where you have a brand account and then you could have many channels, or maybe not, but it's a little weird. Now, if you're wondering what these extra little tabs are showing up here for these are for vidIQ. It shows channel stats and other things about YouTube. I'm going to do another video on that so we don't confuse you too much in this one. And stay tuned for that. It's coming up. It's coming up soon. All right. Hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions. I will see you next time.